What's up, Arteros? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the new look channel. Welcome back to the preview, man. Welcome back to the preview. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a week. It was a week that I definitely needed. Yeah, man. I went to Greece. I enjoyed the sun and good food, and I've come back to England. And it's still warm, so if you guys hear the fan in there, that's what that is. And the outside, I got the window open. But yeah, we're back. We're back to the channel. It is a new look kind of channel. It does have a new name. There is a reason for it. I'll talk about it at the Waffle House. But yeah, same channel, different name, same me. But today is a big day, man. Today is a massive day. Champions League. It's like waiting for Christmas, man. You're wondering if you're going to get the nice bicycle or if you're getting the sweater. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what today feels like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday was Christmas Eve. Today is Christmas. You waiting to open the presents up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you get the bicycle? Did you get the PS5? You know, I'm old. Like, back in the day, did you get the Super Nintendo? You know what I'm saying? Or did you get the sweater from Auntie? You know what I'm saying? Did you get a new pair of trousers for that? That's what today feels like. So hopefully after the match, you know, we got the shiny bike. We got the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? We're not left with it with the trousers that we don't want. Big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to Chris who said, good luck today, mate. Hope you win it. So do I. I just wanna get there, man. I wanna see, you know, different logo. Let's see a one there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. I want to see a star. You know what I'm saying? Give me a star right about there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. But yeah. Big up to Brian. What's up, Brian? Afternoon Rican chat. And I hope mom's all right. Oh, you know, like I said, I haven't recorded. I was in Greece for the week. Because the first lady of the channel said we need to get away. And we did. It was good. It was good for the soul. Right? And I also got to wear my Arsenal kit and look at Hater. We had Aston Villa guy looking at me sideways. We had Manchester United. You know, guys like, oh, Arsenal. No, I'm like, we're champions. It hurts. Bro, I had one guy stop me in the store. No lie. One guy stopped me in the store. He was like, I haven't seen as many Arsenal fans as I've seen now. Like, you didn't see a lot of them before you won the title, and now they're everywhere. I said, no, I've been here. You know Carl Jenkinson, you know Scrojan Mustafi, Sad Kolasinac, you know those. I've been here from time. I earned it. I've been here, right? I can't speak for them. I've been here, and I live in an area where people know it's me. Like, I wear Arsenal stuff all the time. Last season I was taking L's left and right. This season, bro, I'm on everybody's neck. Nah, you cannot chat to me, bro. You can't chat to me. Chris said, I think 2-1 PSG, just my honest opinion. You know what, Chris, I actually think it's going to be close as well. I think it's going to be nervy. I think it's going to be nervy. And I know, see, I've come on this channel a lot of times, and I've spoken about style of play. Excuse me. I've spoken about style of play. I'm like, listen, you know, I want to see beautiful. Bro, today, if we stink out a 1-0, I do not care. I just want to see us lift the trophy. That's I just want to see armpits. That's all I want. Bro, I don't care if it's the stinkiest game in Champions League history. I don't care if I took a nap, woke up, and still nil. I do not care, bro. I want the trophy. Nothing else matters. This match is everything. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And Brian said she's okay. Thanks. I spoke to her earlier. That's good to hear, Brian. Good to hear that mom's is doing all right. But yeah, we've come to talk about the Champions League match. Yeah, it's a big one, man. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if you guys, you know, I know a couple of you guys watch American football, but it's like that thing that they always say in American football: the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. That's what today is. You've got the unstoppable attack that is PSG. You know, they've got Dembele, you know, they've got Kvaratskhelia, Barcola. Like, they have attackers. And then you've got the staunch defense. You've got Gabriel, Saliba, Rye at the back. Like, it is the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object. That's what this is. And it usually when that sets up, right? Because when you look at how PSG played Bayern Munich, you know, basketball, that first leg was basketball. That second leg, you know what I'm saying? And I think that second leg is more indicative of what today's going to be. I think the second leg, it's going to be tense. Like I think for about 75 minutes, it's going to be tight. That's what I think. I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be tense. I think it's not going to be a basketball. So I don't think it's going to be goal for goal. I think it's going to be nervy from start. And not just for Arsenal. I think it's going to be nervy for them as well. I mean, they've won the championship. They're the current, holders. But I think that can kind of lead to mistakes. That can kind of lead to pressure as well. Because you want to repeat. You want to get there. So that's what I think. And exactly, Chris, he said first goal will be important today. And I agree, man. I think the first goal will be everything. Now, if Arsenal score the first goal, this is where I think our money's going to be made. If we score the first goal, will we revert back to tight as we've been seeing most of the season? Will we go back to being in our shell? Because I think, in my opinion, the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to give PSG the ball. You don't want to give them an opportunity to keep attacking you because they will kind of pepper you. And they have finishers. They got guys who can go in there and finish. They got guys who can go in there and put you to the sword. So I think that if we do get the first goal, I think we got to go and attack. We have to go and keep on them because I don't think their defense is that great. I think we stay on them, and it's going to be reflected through my lineup. I will talk about the lineup, but I do want to talk about the ops really quickly. And Chris has put it in the chat. I still respect Slot for our title, but it's the right decision, and now it's time for the Iriola era. And remember, Chris, I said this last week. I think Slot will go. And I said that maybe Iriola might be a shout. And it's just because looking at how Bournemouth play, looking how Bournemouth have played. So this is the thing, right? Because I live on the South Coast, right? And I know from my experience here, I've lived in Southampton. I've lived in, I live near Portsmouth. I've been to Bournemouth. I've been to Brighton. With those smaller teams, I mean, Bournemouth's got a ground of 12,000. With those smaller teams, the most important thing to the smaller teams is the fans. The reason why those smaller teams get up for it, the reason why those smaller teams, beat the Giants is because they're kind of, how do I say it? They're the lifeblood of the team. When you don't have a lot of money, when you don't have a lot of space, and the fans are right on top of you, then the fans become the voice. Fratton Park is hard to go to because of the fans. Vitality Stadium is hard to go to because of the fans. When you get the fans on board, like Iriola has gotten Bournemouth fans on board, I think Anfield is the logical next step because the fans will back you. The fans want a certain type of play, but the fans will be there for you if you play their football. If you play beautiful, Slot wasn't playing good football. He was dedicated to his system, and that's why the fans turned him. If Slot had played good football, they came second or third, I think he'd still be there. But the fact that he was so married to his system, he's playing guys where they shouldn't be, then you end up with what you have now, right? So I think Iriola is a good choice. And I said this last week before. I think that Iriola would be great with Liverpool. And what if he brings some of the play Krupi? He brings a couple of those players to Liverpool. You could have something on your hands. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, as a football fan, you have to kind of look at that and say, yeah, it's a little crazy. Brian said Kirk's learned for that second leg. That's why it was cagey. Yeah. And this is the thing, right? And I'll start this one because I will talk about this, Brian. If you're still around, I'll talk about this. But as far as kind of Iraola and Liverpool, Monday confirmed Monday confirmed it. Why was Iraola signing out Sky Sports that he's interested? Yeah. Iraola football, similar to Klopp football, will get fans on. Yeah, but he's also a good. I mean, what he did with Bournemouth, he put them into Europe. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool is probably thinking about it like, bro, we give him more money. He's used to not having money. He's used to the league. He's used to competing over his head. We give him money. We give him some of his players. He might have something. I'm dreaming it's a smoke screen for Enrique. I'll take him with Iraola, to be honest. Iraola knows Hughes as well. And I think that's why it works. I think he knows Hughes is in charge at Liverpool. I think that he's got pretty much a good core of players. At Liverpool, he's going to need defensive players for sure. You're going to need some defenders. But, I mean, could he convince Krupi to go to Liverpool, be a fan favorite? I think he could. You know, and I'm pretty sure Bournemouth have a decent relationship with Liverpool. So could you get some of those players? Maybe send some of the long ones back. You never know, bro. And Brian said smaller teams play above themselves. Yeah, smaller teams play above themselves. The fans get on side. And if you amplify that, you have Liverpool. Everybody knows, bro, Liverpool are a fan-led club, right? They're one of the few clubs in England that are fan-led. Let's just be honest, right? If once you lose Anfield, once the Liverpool fans turn, it's over for you, bro. Once that post came out by Mohamed Salah and fans were liking it, the team was liking it, the writing was on the wall, bro. And they can say, "Oh, we didn't realize, we didn't recognize that." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because the last thing Liverpool owners want is fans not filling butts and seats and fans not buying. And they know that Liverpool fans will say, "We ain't sticking around. We ain't buying nothing." Right? We aren't happy, and we will kind of tell you that we're not happy. And Liverpool owners don't want that. Liverpool board doesn't want that. So they had to get rid of Slot. Once your star player, bro, once your star player says, "Bro, nah, it ain't the way," and then your other players liking that post and thousands of fans liking that, it's over, bro. Right? I knew he was going. I thought they would wait until Christmas, but nah, man. Gotta go. Get somebody else in. The one thing I will say about it, though, is I'm pretty sure Liverpool fans are kind of annoyed because they're kind of like, bro, you could have announced this and actually got in Xabi Alonso, who, you know, would have come to Liverpool and kind of known how they play and known about the club. But I think everything happens for a reason, Liverpool fans. So I'm excited. I think that Iraola might need a year to build. I think they'll compete for top 4 next season. I don't think they'll compete for the title race, but I think if they back him, I think if they back him, if they give him the resources that he needs, yeah, I think he'll be back, man. I think the title race will be back there. And I'd rather have Liverpool as a person I'm fighting for the title than City or United, to be honest, or Chelsea. So yeah. Imagine all these players do a U-turn to come back. They might, bro. They might have just been leaving because of Slot. They might turn around. I knew Slot was officially gone after he didn't do a speech for farewell and he was just sitting in the chair. Yeah, man. If you don't do a farewell, if you don't say nothing at the end of the season, bro, you know that it's over. I still want Salah gone. I don't want him back. He affected us this season, throwing grenades, Tyson in the dressing room. Yeah, I think Salah is gonna go to Saudi, bro. I think he'll be a king in Saudi, and I think he should. I think he should go. Just start over. Start over with a new manager. Start over with a new star player. Excuse me. And yeah. Big up, Bargab. Thank you for stopping by. Big up. But yeah, man. That's what I think about Liverpool. We'll see how it turns out, but yeah, man, the writing was on the wall. We all saw it. So, but yeah. Any chance I can come on for pregame chat? Okay, if I can. Not today, man. I apologize. My computer's on the fritz. It was not cooperating with me, which is why I don't have anything pulled up. I think my laptop is dying. The battery life is not good. It's saying that it needs to be replaced. So I don't want to mess with it too much. Usually, no problem, but I definitely need to upgrade this laptop. I'm gonna see if I can find one. I mean, it's not like laptops are cheap, but I need to get something better because I have a lot. I've got a lot that I have planned for the summer, especially with the World Cup. I got to build the Lego and stuff. So as soon as I can get everything done. But big up, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Said no worries. Yeah, bro, I'm gassed. I'm absolutely gassed. It doesn't look like it because it's boiling. I got my fan on, as you can see, bro. I got the window open. I'm boiling, bro. And I'm from Florida. This UK heat, bro, is different. It's different. Like the UK is not made for the heat, and I feel like I'm in a microwave right now, bro. I got 2 fans going. It's crazy. It's craziness. But yeah. And we are in the Champions League final. Yes, we are. I'm going to go back to the start comment because something I want to talk about. So coaches learned for the second leg. That's why it was cagey. And these 2 teams that are playing know each other. We played them last season. I was there in the first leg. You know, we lost the second leg in Paris. Enrique will know, will think he knows Arteta. Arteta will know Enrique. Like, this is second round. This is the second, you know what I'm saying? This is Arsenal versus PSG 2.0. And for all the marbles, it is for the big trophy. As you saw in the thumbnail, it's the one with the big ears. That's what it's for. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a cagey match. I think it's going to be a slog at times. I honestly do. But I'm watching my team in the Champions League final. Bro, you see it. I'm backing it. I got the gold on. You know what I'm saying? I got the 2 this year's kits. I'm preparing for if we win. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, the parade tomorrow. I'm gassed, bro. I'm absolutely gassed. Mateo said we got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Big up, Mateo. And Barry says 82 for me at the moment. Yeah, it's just flat heat. Absolute flat heat. That's what it is. So that's what's going. As far as kind of, so the match is gonna be at 5. I don't expect there to be much people in here because they're probably out watching the bigger channel, but it's fine. I should have done this earlier. But as I said, I'm back from holiday, and I'm looking to upgrade things. As you might have seen, the name of the channel has changed. That was just something I thought of while I was in Greece. It's amazing what you can do on vacation when your mind is clear, and when you start kind of analyzing things. I had time. I was off camera. I was analyzing my channel, what I was doing good, what wasn't working, and I just decided to change the name. There is a reason. But yeah, that's kind of what I decided. What matchup you looking at today? Let me start this. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna start about it because this is I'm gonna talk about it when I talk about the lineup in 2 seconds, right? I'm looking at going at Pacho Saka, going at Mendes. And yeah, as far as an attack, yeah, I can see that. Going at Nuno Mendes, yeah. But let's go through the lineup. I've waffled for enough. Let's go through the lineup because this does impact the lineup. This is what I kind of want to talk about. So this is the lineup. I hope you guys can see that. As I said, my computer is just doing computer things, so this is what I could get. But I hope you guys can see it. I've gone Riot in goal. I've gone Riot in goal. I've gone Calafiore at left back. I've gone Gabriel Saliba. Timber right back. So this is my thing with Timber, right? As much as I would like Mosquera to start, we've been seeing now that Timber's fit and he's in training, and we know how this manager is. Once you've gotten the clear, you're going out there. You're getting thrown into the fire. So I think Timber will be out there. Midfield, I think he's going to go Rice. I don't think he's going to play Rice and Zubimendi because he's going to know that their midfield is going to give us issues. Vitinha knows, man, they're going to give it. So I think he's going to try to go back at them. Odegaard for control, Rice for sweeping out the back line, and Eza for getting the ball forward and moving into the box. As far as the front three, I'm going Trossard left wing because he will hold on. He will hold on to the ball and he can make a little bit of magic happen. I'll go with Saka at the right wing because we already know, man, if Saka's fit, he will play. And I'm going Havertz up top because we saw it the last match. And I think that, you know, in my brain, I think that he this is the 11 I think Brian, this 11 that I think Arteta will go, but I think the lineups will be out shortly. So I'll see if I can get them. But this is what I think he'll go with. It might not be, but this is what I think he'll go with. And if we do get the lineup in the next couple minutes, I'll put it up so we can see it. Now, going back to Barria's question, right? What matchup am I looking at today? Now, this is the issue, right? I do hear the the Nuno Mendes shout, but I think the most important matchup for us is who plays at right back, because if we put Timber out there, right? We put Timber out there versus a rested, fully fit Kvaratskhelia, it could be a long day. He's gonna need help. He's coming back to full fitness against a guy who's probably had a week and a half to just put his feet on the desk, hit back, train a little bit. It's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be the matchup that we want. On the other side, Calafiori. On the other side, Calafiori, I think that he can be a little bit of a liability defensively, but I think that him going forward is going to help us in that midfield. Calafiori going forward is great. But yeah. So we'll see. Bargas said I'd rather have Gyökeres because it rewards being available. Sorry, the chat's going and it's moving. My bad. I'd rather have Gyökeres because it rewards being available. I also think Havertz will be useful if it goes extras. See, Barga, I thought the opposite. I think that Kai Havertz will start because he gives us a little bit more fluid movement. I think he gives us a little bit more up front. And I think that the energy that we saw Gyökeres have, I think against PSG's tired legs could come back to help us. I think that I think that it will be good. Mateo says he's not starting Eze, midfield, Lewis Skelly, Rice, Odegaard, attack, Saka, Trossard, Hazard. Capia, left back, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. And then he said, Jeeks, I think the lineup just came up. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it and add it to give me a second, guys. You know me. And I gotta be really careful with it. I would share the screen, but you guys know what happened the last time. So let me just All right. I think I sent it to myself, and I'll pull it up in a second. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me wait for it to send to myself. But yeah, because you know me, man. This computer's so temperamental. Let's get it. So that's my predicted one. Let's see what he's elected to go with. Where is it? There we go. That is our starting lineup for PSG and Budapest. And let's see what we got. Guys. Thank you all for whoever stayed. So we got Raya Mascara. He's actually got Mascara, which is I thought that he should. So he's gone Mascara, which is strong. Because I just don't think it's a match that you kind of throw Timber to the fire. Saliba Gabriel and Copy. He's going to Copy instead of Calafiori. Interesting. So he's kind of strengthened that defense, which is okay. He's gone right. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly had an Ezra. All right. So that's more balanced. I thought that he put Ezra in there and try to go for them. He's put Rice and Lewis Skelly. Now, if Rice is the 6 and Lewis Skelly is the 8, along with Odegaard, I think that'll be all right. Saka, Trossard, and Havertz, as I said, I knew that was going to be a thing. But from what that looks like, it looks like let's maintain control. Let's see if we can get maybe a cheeky goal. And then if we're winning or if we need something, bro, you're bringing Martinelli. You got Timber. You got Gyökeres. You've got Madueke, Marino, Calafiori, Dubmini, and Down. Like, you can bring on some good guys to kind of go for the game if you need it, or to just show up and make sure that we get out there with the win. So let's see. Mateo saying OMG. Timber, he says OMG, he's not starting Gyökeres or Eze control. I was joking, he played Havertz, so Gyökeres is not playing Eze, and it happened. Diabolical. At least no Zubi. Bro, Zubi, you can't have Zubi and Rice against that midfield. Against their attacking midfield, you cannot have Zubi and Rice. They will run rings around us. It'll be 4-0 before we know it. As long as we win, who cares? Bargas says, oh, wow. And he said, facts, the firepower was massive. And Bargas says, Mascara. And that's what I was saying, Bargas. That was my issue. I thought that our matchup that we had to watch for was the right back versus Kavar. So you either put Mascara out there who's a little bit green, or you put Timber out there who's not fully fit. So that's honestly, I think that if we can stop Kavar from moving, if we can stop Kavar from having that much of an influence in the game, he's going to have an influence. The guy is a great player. But if we can stop him from having the space and time, then we have a chance, bro. We got a chance. Mateo says, honestly, this is the best 11. In my opinion, it gives us so much firepower and choices. It does, man. It gives us something off the bench if it ain't going right. And Bargad, he says, gotta watch Vitinha's movement. João Neves is no slouch either. And that's the thing. If I'm looking at the midfield, I can't have 2 fridges in there, right? Now, Rice will run his socks off. But if he's having to cover for Zubimendi, then you're kind of taking away what he's good at. You're taking away what he brings to the team, which is that engine to protect that back for. So with Lewis Skelly having fresh legs, he's in there. He can run up and down just as much as Rice. That midfield, they're going to have their work cut out for them, but they can hang. They can hang with João Neves. They can hang with Vitinha. And Odegaard, as I said, will keep the ball. You know what I'm saying? He will keep the ball. He will be safe. He'll make sure that we don't lose it and kind of give the ball back to them. And with Miles Skelly, if he does lose the ball, he's quick enough to recover, right? So I think that's fine. As far as the back line. Copy has turned into something at left back, man, and he's defensively sound. So I think that's what we're going for. We basically got, like, if we're honest, we have 4 center backs at the back line, right? Mascara is a center back and Copy is a center back. We got 4 center backs back there, right? We're gonna protect that David Raya, and then Rice is gonna protect them. Lewis Skelly, Odegaard should be cooking. Bukayo Saka, this is where legend is made, sir. This is where you go from star boy to star lord, bro. This is where it happens, right? We need magic tonight. We need magic, bro. That's what we need. Trossard, that guy will give you magic. He can't run like he used to, but he'll hold on to the ball and he'll have a go. And the Kai Havertz, right? You guys know how I feel about Kai Havertz. Say what you want about Kai Havertz, but his movement, he's everywhere. He picks space. He's annoying. He's annoying to center backs, and I don't think their center backs are that great, to be honest. I don't think they're better than ours, and I don't really fear their center backs. So, yeah, it's just for me. Let's have a go, man. First 20 minutes, let's have a go and see what we got. But I think he's gone with legs. I think Mikel Arteta's gone with fresh guys. That lineup's fresh. Everybody there should be fresh. Odegaard was returned from injury. Lewis Skelly is young. Rice is probably the only one, but he's had a week to recover. He's had his time off. He's been down to the stadium with the fans. Everything's good. Go out there and dominate. That's what I want to see. World-class Declan Rice today. And yeah, John, yep, no slouch. Gyökeres, Martinelli, Diamond, Marino will be matched. Yeah, bro, that bench. Imagine we're winning 1-0 or 2-1, and who are PSG bringing off the bench? You know what I'm saying? Who are they bringing off the bench compared to? They got some ballers on the bench as well. But let me see. Let me see if someone's put in a group chat who PSG got out there. I don't think they have. Yeah. Listen, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great. Lewis Skelly, Barbados bad man, big up. And are we having passing stats, Odegaard? You talking about sideways and backwards? Is that what you're talking about, Barry? Is that? Listen, against PSG, fine, because Miles Lewis Skelly can pass forward. Give the ball to Saka, and Saka can do something. Like, I think the midfield is going to be key for both teams. I think that our defense is very good. Our midfield is good. Our attack can be lacking. Let me see. I love the group chat. Give me 2 seconds. I love the group chat, bro. I love my group chat. Give me 2 shakes, guys. Because big up, Bargav. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pull up PSG's lineup. I wish I could do it side by side, but you guys know me. And Bargav said, keep up the Floricua flavor. Always, bro. Always. That's we got to. We got to keep the flavor going. Let me pull it up on the thing. Can I reply to myself? Nah, I'm just saying to myself. I was gonna go out to watch this game, but I'm gonna watch it from home because I'm exhausted, to be fair. All right, let me wait for that to load. And then I'll be back to it. Hold on, let me take my team away because we've already got that. Thanks for sticking with me. You guys know me in technology. But first off, I didn't expect a lot because I've changed the name, so people might not even know. And that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But yeah. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. There we go. Let me move this real quick. And Mateo says, "Facts, man. I'm watching at home too. Wanted to go to the park. So did I. But it's hot, and like I said, I've just come off a holiday, so I just need to sit at the house for a little bit. Especially if I'm going to go to London tomorrow. So looking at the kind of lineup that they have, Hakimi's back, which is what you did not want to see. You know, he's going to be a menace, Hakimi. But, bro, I look at that lineup. So they've got Hakimi at right back, Marquinhos, he's like 45, Pacho, Nuno Mendes. Bro, that back line, besides Hakimi, I'm not really scared of, to be honest. Hakimi going forward is what I'm kind of afraid of. Especially going up, you know, if he's going to be bombing forward versus Hincapié, it's going to be good. João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz in the midfield. Those guys can run. Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembélé, and Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. That's a strong lineup, bro. But I look at that back line, bro, Pacho. I think that, you know, this is the thing as well. This is the thing that I kind of think about. When you look at some of those guys, like Vitinha is not that tall. Their midfield's not particular. He's not particularly kind of like their team isn't that tall, right? So I'm looking for set pieces. I'm looking for corners. I'm looking for free kicks. Like this is where I think we can get them on the set piece. But Mateo said putting Hakimi even after he tore his hamstring is a bit mad. And this is what I'm thinking, Mateo. You put Hakimi on there, let him run a little bit, and then Trossard's probably going to run. He's going to run him till he gets tired. And then you can put on Martinelli. And you know what we think about Martinelli? You know, Martinelli has his issues. You know, Martinelli, you know, likes to run the ball out of play. But one thing that Martinelli would do is run you ragged. And if you're coming back from an injury, like Hakimi is, bro, once you're tired, you don't want to see Martinelli, right? So now we run. Now we keep running. If you Nuno Mendes, right? I think he's Portuguese, so Nuno Mendes. But if you're Nuno Mendes, then yeah, bro, just run at these guys. But Pacho, he said Pacho is almost out injured too. He said almost tore. And you see Mikel didn't put Timber. And this is one thing that I say, Mateo. You guys know, you've been watching me long enough, right? I'm a person who gives credit where credit's due, right? I don't have an agenda against the manager. All I care about is the success of my football club, right? If this manager helps us get successful, then he can stay. Once he's not successful anymore, then we need a new manager. That's just me, right? One thing I will commend him on, though, is doing the smart thing in this instance. It's not smart to throw on a just recovered Jurrien Timber against Kvaratskhelia, Ousmane Dembélé, and Doué, because they will switch, right? They will switch. They will go back and forth. But yeah, they will be running at us probably as much as we should be running at them. So you don't want a recently recovered guy against that front line. You just don't. So it's smart that we've gone with the lineup we have. But yeah, bro, they've got that back line for the PSG. It doesn't fill me confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no. It's not the days of like Thiago Silva and back when Ramos had to go. Like that, nah, bro. I think this could be a mistake that cost Enrique. It could be. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? It could be, but it's going to be close. It is definitely going to be close. It's going to be. It's going to come down to the wire. I think it's going to come down to the wire. But yeah, that team, it has some ballers up front in that midfield. But then you look at our back line. You know what I'm saying? Rice, Lewis Skelly, Rice, and Campia, Gabriel, Saliba, Mosquera, Odegaard as kind of our back, eight. The eight from midfield back. I think we can hang with them. All right. I think it's gonna come down. I think this match will come down to, and to answer the earlier question that was asked by I think it was Bargav, I think it's gonna come down to our attack versus their defense. That's what it'll come down to. I think their attack and our defense will cancel each other out. I think our midfield will be pretty even. It'll be back and forth. But I think it will come down to, can we take our chances against their back line and make them count? Can we take our chances in the set pieces and make them count? If we can, then I could be on the stream after the match. GASSE, gassed. Absolutely gassed. If not, then I could be coming on the stream saying, well, we gave it a good go, maybe next year. So, yeah, man, it could go either way. And Bargav say your logo makes you look like you're from Texas, Lone Star State, and yeah, it's the Puerto Rican star. But yeah, I hear you. I've taken the cannon off as well. But yeah. Man, I asked to come on StreamYard, but I'm shy. Like I said to Bargav, I can't bring anybody on at the moment because if I do, my computer's just gonna go crazy. I'm surprised that it hasn't started flicking. It was flicking before the thing, but if I start inviting people on, it will not like me. It did it to BBK. So, yeah. I always show BBK about it. Yeah. They said they had 2 weeks. I think were more rested. I think that when it comes to our rest, and let me take this off. When it comes to our rest, I think that we needed the week rest, but I think winning the title has given us supreme confidence. I think winning the title has given us the confidence we now need to go into this match and say, bro, we went toe-to-toe with Man City. They came back, they were in front of us, and we still beat them. That's a lot of confidence. I'm confident. We went toe-to-toe, with some of the best teams in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Aston Villa. They won the Europa League. We beat them. You know what I'm saying? We finished ahead of them. Crystal Palace. They won the Conference League. We beat them. So that confidence, bro, I think it'll be more than enough. Big up to my guy, Jack Swagger. What's up, bro? What's up, gang? What's up? What up, chat? Yeah, what's up, man? How's it going? Big up to my guy, Jack. Gas, bro, gas. I'm ready for the match. I'm about to go in here and make me some tacos. I like pre-match tacos, man. Am I gonna do tacos? No, nachos. Pre-match nachos. Cause I bought nacho chips. So I'm gonna make some nachos. I got an iron brew in there that I'm gassed about. So yeah, because I'm not drinking, unfortunately. I'm trying to be more healthy. And I just came off of holiday where I had a couple drinks. So I'm back to not drinking. So yeah, man, I got the iron brew. That's my guilty pleasure. So that's what I'll be drinking in the place of an actual brew. And did you just say Puerto Rico? Yes, man. Did you not see the sign? The sign. I mean, it's in the way, but yeah, man. I'm Gunnar. Where do you think Gunnar Rica came from, bro? So yeah. We beat Villa 4. Yeah, bro. Dash and Villa, bro. We beat Villa. We beat Crystal Palace, and they're European champions. We can beat these fools too and beat. Bro, imagine what it would do for England and English sport if we just had a clean sweep. A team that finished 15th won the Conference League. A team that finished, I think they finished, I want to say Villa finished 4th. I want to say they finished 4th. They won the Europa League, and the team that finished 5th. Yeah. Rican, you look like you got a nice hand here glowing. Shout out to First Lady. Welcome back. Listen, yeah, bro. She likes this. She likes when I get a little bit crispy, bro. Bro, listen, let me tell you guys, right? So I went to Corfu. In Greece. And bro, I was just sat there. I read my book. I finished my book as well. I read The Frying Pan of Spain, which is Real Betis versus Sevilla. It was great. But I had good food. It was all inclusive, so I didn't have to worry about cooking nothing. I didn't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, getting drinks, buying anything. Everything was all included. I was at the bar. I was at the pub. I mean, not at the pub. I was at the restaurant. I was near the pool, getting my tan up. Look at that. Listen. So yeah, bro, I was having a good time. I was definitely having a good time. And it's probably gonna continue because it's now hot here in the UK, so I'll be a lot darker. But yeah, man. I was gonna listen, since you got my usuals in here. I was gonna record, but I decided that it's my first vacation in 6 months, and as much as I love you guys, I just needed time to rest and recover. I needed time to just have a think and review. And as you see, the channel has a new name. It's the same thing. Everything stayed the same. I just changed the name, and there's a reason. I will go over it on the Waffle House, the next Waffle House we have, which could be tonight. If we win the Champions League, it'll be a Champions League Waffle House. Yeah, we'll have a Champions League Waffle House review. That's what it's going to be. And we'll talk about it. But there is a really good reason. And I know that it might stop me from, getting new people and all that stuff people might not recognize. But there's a reason I changed the channel name, and I will explain it. But I just needed to go away. I needed to clear my head, not think about kind of anything, no work, no bills, nothing, and just get away. So I left all my equipment home. I took a couple of my shirts, and I enjoyed Greece for what it was, and it was beautiful. I also got a new kit. So for all my kit lovers, we will be talking about that tonight as well. When I do come back on here, because I did get a new kit, and I'm so gassed about it, bro. I'm gassed about this kit more than you guys know. I'm so happy about this kit. I'm gassed. You guys will see. So Jack, if you're around tonight, stop by, bro, because we're gonna be gassed. But yeah. Shout out to the First Lady for keeping me on my toes, man. She keep me out of trouble. And she makes sure that I'm rested and recovered. So big up to her. Winning the league has a massive factor to our mentality. Yeah, man. Yeah, it does. Right? There's no monkey on our now. Now we can just go out there and play. If we win, great. If we don't win and we give it all, great, because we know we'll be behind it and we'll be back next year. But I think we're gonna win. I'm gonna get some good pizza. Yeah, man. I had too much. I gained like half a kilo. On half a kilo. Yeah, half a kilo on whatchamacallit. He said dopamine is all you need, bro. Yeah, bro. I was running out. I was running out of dopamine, to be honest. I was running out. Yeah, but as you see, I'm more cheery. I'm good now. I'm absolutely good. But yeah. The pain I felt this morning from drinking beer, bro. I had to stop. Drinking beer. Because it was making me more rotund, bro. And you guys know I love kits. Bro. When I get into my extra large kits and I can't fit them, right? And I'm into my double X and they look like, you know what I'm saying, they're getting a little snug in the 2X slot. I'm like, nah, there needs to be a change. So I stopped drinking. I left beer alone. Even though I love a good pint and watching the match, I left it alone. So, yeah, man, I've left that alone. So I do sugar-free drinks. Like if I want a beer, if I crave a beer, I'll get a sugar-free soda. Right? It's still not great, but I feel like it's a little bit better in my mental. Right? So yeah. Big up to Fraley. What's good, Fraley? I'm sorry it took me so long, bro. But yeah, big up Fraley. What's good, man? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in ages. He said Oda and Havertz. I'm fuming. Listen, I know why he's done it, Fraley. I get why he's done it. You know what I'm saying? It's not what we would have wanted to see. But if we win this tie, then it's a masterstroke, right? I'm not gonna knock it until I've seen it. I think we're rope a doping them, right? If you guys know boxing, if you guys know boxing and you know Muhammad Ali, you know the rope a dope. You know what I'm saying? Throw some light punches. You taking a little bit. Wait till we get big and tired, right? Them punches start going slow, and then you put on Martinelli, you put on, Ezra, you put on Dowman, and then you put them to the sword because that back line is basura, bro. Besides Hakimi, I think the rest of them garbage. I think Marquinhos is good. Don't get me wrong, I think they're good, but come on, bro. If they're not some of the back line, they're not some of the back lines we've had to face this year. Right, to be honest. I think I rate Atletico's back line a little bit more. I'm just saying. So, but yeah. Fraley, I know, right? It's confirmed we're winning the double. I hope so, man. I called this. And Fraley I called it too, unfortunately. It's all right, bro. It's all good, bro. It is all good. Listen, I'm gassed. Nothing will shake this. Now we go down 2-0, then I might come here at halftime and we'll do a slag along because I'm just going in on everybody. But we'll be all good. Jack said all inclusive. You look rested. Thank you, man. I needed a break. I ain't lying to you, bro. I needed a break. I was coming on here gas. I wish it was a little bit cooler, but yeah, bro. I'm 1,000% all right. I'm good now. I'm good. I can go on to my next break. I can go through the World Cup. Yeah, bro. Bro, sometimes you need to get off the grid. Good for you. Yeah, man. And listen, if you guys have an opportunity to, I know everybody's got life going on, but I think every 3 months, and I try to, every 3 months, every quarter, I try to just go away. I try to go away. The work that I do is very mentally taxing. And I come on here and I stream and I love it. But sometimes I just need to, with Arsenal as well, sometimes you just need to let your brain go. You just need to just turn your brain off. And with Arsenal, with the up and down season, with my work, with my visa, with renewing my passports and things, it's just been stress on top of stress. And I'm fine now. Everything is good. Everything's taken care of. I'm good. Arsenal won the league. I'm fine. I'm 100% fine. So there you go. I'm looking forward to it. So am I, bro. I'm so gassed. And I had a choice of kids. And I was just like, do I? And I just chose it, bro. I chose it. I didn't pay for anything else except for the kid, which is great. Oh, and some gelato. I paid for gelato as well. And of course, a gift for the missus. Right? She got a gift. Because I can't travel and not get my missus something. What kind of guy do I look like? But yeah. Then I was just giving props. I knew you're Puerto Rican. Okay. My side chick is Puerto Rican. Listen, be careful out there, bro. She found out she the side chick, bro. It might be tough for you, I'm saying. F alcohol, yeah, man. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. Sugar-free drinks. I like, bro, you know what I like? And you know what's crazy? Now that I live in the UK, you know what I like more? I go back home, I like Coke Zero. I like Dr. Pepper Zero. I like the Zero more than the actual sugar drink. I don't know why. But Dr. Pepper Zero, Coke Zero, bro, Coke Zero cherry, broski. So I have to, because I get addicted to it, so I have to stop. But yeah. Yeah, man, I feel it. Sugar-free drinks are the wave. I'd rather drink sugar-free cola instead of whiskey. Whiskey got a lot of sugar in it. So does rum. And I drank a lot. I drank rum is my drink because obviously I'm Puerto Rican. Bacardi factory is in Puerto Rico, even though it's Cuban. Yeah, bro. I try. I try to not drink too much fizzy drinks. I with this weight loss thing I'm doing, I'm not supposed to have caffeine either. So I've been doing a lot of Sprite Zero. But yeah. Matt had 10 beers today. Jeez. Fraley, slow down, bro. Slow down. Slow down, Fraley. Put the fingers down. But yeah. Listen. I know the Welsh can put it down as well. Calm down, Fraley. Listen, Fraley, you need to listen. You need to. It's a marathon, my bro. Like you need to, make sure that if we win, you got space for the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like slow it down, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, my bro. Stopping alcohol will be better for you, and so yeah, man, it's good for me. It's good. I mean, I was on holiday, so give me 2 shakes, bro. Let me, because this room is like, as I said, the fans going, and I'm going soon anyway. But yeah, stopping alcohol is good for me. I've lost weight doing it. I feel so much better. I feel like I have more energy, getting rid of the sugar in general. Sugar, caffeine, I've gotten rid of a lot of it. And now I'm just getting back into being more active. But yeah. Get it down. Listen. Slow down, Fraley. Dominate coming on. Yeah, he probably not, bro. But it's good to dream. It's good to dream. Won't he be like he probably be like one of the youngest Champions League winners if we win. Do it for Dalman. Mateo's laughing at Fraley. I had a pint of beer too yesterday. Don't remember it. I felt like, yeah, lightweight, bro. Lightweight. Listen, when I was on, because I haven't been drinking, bro, I had a Cuba Libre. And, bro, after like one of those, I was like, yeah, gotta go sit down somewhere. And then, especially when I'm going to the pool, I don't drink. I can't drink. I need like water, bro, because I feel like when I drink the alcohol and I sit next to the pool in the sun, like I feel dehydrated, bro. I feel devoid of moisture. So yeah. He said, never drinking again in my life. Lightweight, my guy. It's all right. You don't need it. But yeah. Matt had a whole crate of Madri. I like Madri. I like Cruz Campo because Cruz Campo is Sevillian. That's what I like. So I like Cruz Campo because they got the Cruz Campo factory in Sevilla. You guys know. Listen, I love Sevilla, bro. I absolutely love Sevilla. And after reading that book, I love them even more. Right? I love Sevilla. I love Seville as a city. I love Andalusia because that Andalusia is what kind of influenced Puerto Rico as well. Andalusia. So I have a connection to it, as well as having lived there for 2 years. So I always have it. But yeah. Yeah. I'm absolutely gassed. Mateo's laughing. I love moonshine though for some reason. It never messes me up. Probably because I'm used to it. Coke Zero and Sprite Zero, the goats. I love Sprite Zero. Sprite Zero is amazing. It's usually what I go to. It's my go-to now because I can't have caffeine. But yeah. To me, Coke Zero flavor is a million times better than regular Coke. I love it. My wife doesn't. She likes regular Coke. She likes regular Coca-Cola. But that's her. This is why I love this channel. We always divulge into something else. Chris, big up Chris. He says, Ezra and Galcarez should have been playing. Listen, I said this earlier, Chris. I think that they will be on in the second half. I think if we get a goal and we start flagging, he'll put Ezra and Galcarez in and they'll finish it off. That's what I think he's going for. And I think it's smart. Yeah. Nah, bro's been drinking since we won the league. Yeah, bro. I get that. But listen, my chest been out since we won the league. Bro, if we win today, bro, My P45 might be waiting on Monday because I will be a menace to society. Right? I'm wearing Arsenal. No, all next week, bro. All next week to work. I'm wearing Arsenal kits every single day, bro. I'm wearing an Arsenal kit. I'll change when I get to work, but I'm wearing Arsenal kits, bro, all next week. I do not care, bro. I'm just saying. Big up. Is it Thanye? Or is it just Stan? But big up. I haven't seen you before. Ever Arsenal. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, man. Love Arsenal. Arsenal forever. North London forever and all that jazz. But thank you for stopping by. Right? You're welcome. You're welcome in the community. The community is open to everybody. Thank you. Thank you. The guys are getting on the field now, guys. Team look relaxed. And that's what you want to see, Jack. You don't want to see us looking nervous. You want to see us looking like we've been there before. And that's what we have to do. We have to act like we've been there before. Right? Mateo laughing at Fraley. Can't blame you. Bro, I can drink beer. I hear you, Fraley. I hear you. But listen, you won't be young forever, my friend. That catches up to you. Trust me. Listen, bro, when I was young, bro, when I was a young stunner, before you know the marriage got to me in that 1 year before I got married, bro. Listen, my 23rd birthday, my friends took me out to Spain. I'd never been that drunk before. I was shots everywhere. And then the Spanish people found out it was my birthday because all my friends was like, it's his birthday, bro. Listen, this is why I love Spain so much, right? I was getting free shots from the bartenders. I was getting free shots from randos. Like, bro, that's my best ever birthday. I'm 33 years old. My 23rd birthday is the best birthday I've ever had. 10 years later, it's the greatest birthday celebration I had. In Spain, walking the streets of Spain, random people hugging me, telling me happy birthday, and just getting trashed. I absolutely loved it, bro. But yeah. Still can't believe Arsenal won the league. Yeah, bro, I'm still in shock. And if we win this, bro, we win the Champions League, they'll be in shock, bro. I'm a skinny boy, but I can outdrink a lot of people. You can outdrink me. You got that, bro. You got that. I 2 drinks in them. That's me, bro. So you got it. You got it. You got it, broski. I'm the lightest. I'm light as a feather, my friend. Light as a feather. So yeah. I used to be a heavyweight champ, but now I'm lightweight, bro. Can't drink. There's a drink called Rakia. Is it Rakia? It's so strong I can't drink. Leaves a beer, whiskey, never messes me up. I know Puerto Rico has a moonshine called Pitoro, which I've been trying to get a hold of because it's kind of illegal. But yes. So if you ever listen to Bad Bunny, that's what he's talking about. He's talking about Pitoro de Coco, which is the coconut Pitoro, and that's what he's drinking. But yeah. I got you. Autocorrect makes me want to destroy my phone. I turn it off. I turn off autocorrect because it makes me look like I'm illiterate. And it's always when I'm talking to someone important. So yeah. Cherry Coke Zero is pretty. Yeah, bro. I love Cherry Coke Zero. It's top tier, bro. Now, Cherry Dr. Pepper Zero. No, Cherry Dr. Pepper Zero is the greatest thing ever created. That's it. Hands down. Just kidding. That Polish? Maybe. Balkan. Jack Swagger, that's fat, so I drink too. Sometimes I love Cherry Coke. Yep. Cherry Coke classic. Yep. Balkan. Italians call it grappa, I think. I'm gonna have to look it up. Jack Swagger, did you call yourself that after the WWE guy? Gakarez is a penalty champ if we go into extra time. Yeah, bro. And Gakarez has been running his socks off as well. He's been running his socks off. He's been like beaten down for the badge. We're gonna need him in that second half, I think. Them Balkans are crazy for drink. Yeah, bro. Listen, Eastern Europeans, bro, like going toward Russia, like Polish, the Slavic countries. Nah, bro. I never want to drink with them dudes, bro. Like the Spanish people can drink, but Eastern Europeans, bro, I swear their liver has to be made of something different material. It has to be. Yeah, welcome to Than. I want to say Thani. Thani, maybe. But welcome. And Rakia, I can for sure outdrink you. Let's go bad for bad. All right. My brother ate all the pizza I bought. Sadness. Or another. Man, Arsenal's in the final. Okay, go to prison today. Final sad. Yeah, bro. Don't eat the man pizza. I can never drink anything. I'm done for it. Yep. Yep, perfect. Pronouncement. Rakia. Big up, Wahaha. What's up? Big Wahaha. Bro, you want to drink? Nope. I don't drink. And I usually don't talk about Drake on the channel, but it is Champions League day. And we're having a good time. The sun's out. I'm looking burnt and crispy, like a nice cookie. And I've got the water. So yeah. And then I got some iron brew. But yeah. No, we don't do that. You can't say yup, but don't abuse him. We do. This is a football channel, right? They've had enough, right? They've had it. They've had a tough enough time. Yeah. But yes. Bro, you know it's crazy. They tried to banter me. Like, bro, y'all wasn't even in the title race. And I still ain't heard from my mate. That man spent 35 weeks talking trash to me, and he is nowhere to be found. It's like his phone don't work no more. Crazy work, bro. That's weeks off. But I guarantee you, if we had bottled the league, my phone would be blowing up. Bro, when we win the Champions League today, bro, that guy's going to have to block me. He's going to have to block me. So I'm sending him every single meme, every single bit of news, every single interview, it's going his way. We drank because of communist depression. I get that. The historical, the stuff. I hear it. Big up to you, Mateo. Was at the pub earlier full of Arsenal fans. One guy had a PSG top, did a 180 and left. Yeah, bro. Listen, what the pub back home, right? The pub back home, and this is a pub they usually let everybody come. They said, this is the Champions League match. If you ain't wearing Arsenal, you're not welcome. And gave them another pub they could go down the street with the losers. That's what the post said. So I was like, but yeah, 180. I get it. I caught a nice little tan. And while I said fought a fan, I'm fighting my fan right here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, bro. My fan is fighting for its life right now. I got it on high. It is fighting for its life. It is fighting for its life right now. I said nice. It's a play on words. Swagger Jacker is slang for a guy who copies people. So I chose Jack, as in the guy people copy. I get you, Jack Swagger Jack. Man, trying to Jack, not Swagger. But yeah, I hear it. I always thought it was that WWE guy as well. So I learned something new every day. Freddie said, "Nah, I caught a tan." Me too, bro. Look at that. I turned into dark brown. I look like I call myself a cookie, bro. I'm like when you leave a cookie in the oven too long, it just get nice and brown. Like the cookie dough come out and the cookie dough is nice and light, and then when the sun hit it, when the warmth hit you, There you go, bro. So yeah. But yeah. Say autocorrect. It's okay, bro. I know you're a WWE guy. Freddie laughing. That's not true. We drink because it's fun. That too, it used to be, but you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm a little bit older, and I don't recover like I used to, man. And effing oath. And then Freddie, let's jump Wahaha. Let's not beat up Wahaha, man. Wahaha's a good guy. Right. If you guys haven't seen or forgot, here's the starting lineup. Raya, Mascara, Saliba, and Capia. Rice, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Shai Havertz. The donkey. And yeah. I think it's a good lineup. And we also have PSG's lineup. Safanov, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Pacho, Mendes, Neves, Vitinha, Ruiz, Due, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia. But yeah, there we go. That's the lineup. That back line, I'd be feasting with them. And our team looks solid. But there we go, guys. Rican, what would you do if you had a son and he supported United? I'd be all right with it, right? And this is why, right? This is why I'd be all right with it. My son or daughter can support whoever they want as long as it ain't Tottenham. I don't raise losers, right? Now, although we can take the mick out of United for them not having been in the title race, they've won trophies. They're also the most winningest people. They're the most winningest team besides Liverpool. But if you support Tottenham, there's no rhyme or reason. Your father is an Arsenal fan, right? Your father is an Arsenal fan, a winner, right? And you decide to go support losers? Nah, bro, you can't do that. You support somewhere else. I can't have it in my house. That's it. That's the only team, right? And maybe who else don't I like? You can't support Spuds. You can't support the Knicks in my house. You can't support the Patriots, right? Ain't happening. Or the Jets. Any New York team you cannot support in my house. I don't care how good. You can't support them in my house. That's pretty much it. If my son decided he wanted to be a Betico, I'd be okay with that. I'd give him the mic, but if you wanted to be, and see, Waha was on the same rate. What about Betsy? If he wanted to be a Betico, that's fine, right? I'd be okay with being a Betico because it's still Sevilla. But because Betis win, Sevilla win. There's no Tottenham don't win, bro. I'd rather them support Portsmouth or Southampton than Tottenham, bro. At least we know their level. Bro, being a Tottenham fan, nah, bro. You can't do that in my house. No chickens on beach balls in my house. That wouldn't be his son. Most diabolical lineup. Yeah, man, it is diabolical. I tell my Kosovo friends to find you in Canada. So we're same people. Albania, Kosovo, same thing. And that's the thing. What you call it? I wanted to go to Albania because Corfu's right there, but I didn't have the time to do it. So next time I go to Albania, because I want to go to Albania. Gotta clean the bad eggs in your nest first. Yeah. Knicks, no thank you. Knicks, no thank you. Yeah. No New York teams, bro. No Knicks, no Mets, no Yankees, no Jets, no Giants. I might allow. I might allow the Giants. But yeah, New York teams, nah, bro. Betis is fine, right? Betis is fine because we're like brothers, right? From the same city. Real Madrid, I kind of look at you sideways as a glory hunter. Barcelona, fine. But bro, you support Tottenham. I can't think of any sane reason to support Tottenham unless you're from Tottenham. And even then, Arsenal right down the road. You can pick a real team, bro. So yeah. I'm reverse. I love New York City. And that's the thing. I don't blame anybody for liking New York, but I'm a Miami kid. And even if my kid is born here in the UK, you will be by extension a Miami kid. So you like all Miami teams by default until you get old enough to pick your own team. And if Messi's still playing, then you know what I'm saying, be a little Messi fan. He won't be by the time I have kids. But yeah. Yeah. Chelsea. Listen, if my kid wanted to be, it would annoy me, but I would get it because Chelsea are winners. This is what I'm saying, right? It would annoy me. Plus, you know what I'm saying, I may or may not have a Chelsea kid that I can pass on to them. You know, old school. They want to be a Chelsea fan, but you cannot be in my household and be a Tottenham fan, bro. It's not happening. No, thank you. Albanian is a crap hole, but if you're passing by, not bad. Hey, my barber's Albanian. He said it's all right. Big up to my guy, Gianni. He said, Boricua, we're going to do this, bro. Come on, you Gunners. And yes, we are, Gianni. Yeah, big up to Gianni. Islanders. Nah, bro, I don't like them either. I don't like the Rangers. I don't like the... Listen, bro, I can go down the list. New York teams, right? I think the Giants are probably the only because my homie's a Giants fan. He all right. He all right people. But yeah. Okay. Bomb shelters. Big up, Gianni. Yep. I might not got folks here to watch the game here. I'll talk to you later. Big up, Jack. I'm getting off soon anyway. But yeah. And Freddie said my granddad supported Tottenham. But see, your granddad probably old enough to have seen them win, Freddie. That's the difference. Like back when your granddad was coming up, they were probably winners, right? They were competing, right? They ain't competing for nothing, bro. Like if my son comes along with all the other great teams you got, you chose Tottenham? Nah, broski, not in my house, man. His family are North London, either Arsenal, and I get that. That's historic, and I'll let it slide. My son ain't from Tottenham. My son ain't gonna be from Tottenham. So if he chooses Tottenham, he likes to associate with losers. And I mean that respectfully as possible. Anybody who's Tottenham, who's looking at this, it's just banter. But for real, you got all these winning teams, all these teams. Your dad supports a winner, your mom supports a winner, and you chose losers. Not in my house, my guy. That's crazy. Bankrupted us building a nuclear bunker. That's crazy. My mom is Forrest. Hey, that's because Forrest had a squad though. If Marinakis had a little bit of sense, he could probably get him a squad too. But that guy is appointing Nuno is not the right choice. I'm just saying. Not the right choice, my guy. And the first lady has spoken. She said, nah, Arsenal, nothing, not in my house. And listen, he gave you some other choices, but she said no, and what she says goes. But like I said, if my kid, because I love Sevilla as well, so my kid want to be Sevillista or Betico, I'm all right with that. But you ain't going to support Tottenham in my house, bro. I can't do it. I got you. That's crazy. Fraley, you in the UK? Yep, London. He saw them get relegated. 1977. Yeah, see, I mean he's been there from the bottom to the from the bottom. Now we here, but my kid, no thank you. I'm gonna skip all the political stuff because I don't want to get canceled. So yeah, I'll skip the rest of that stuff because I don't like my boy Castello said. I don't want to get canceled, bruv. But yeah, bro. But like we said, we're back to the game. Game starting in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna dip out. because everybody's dipping out on me. Listen, thank you for the likes and stopping by. This is our starting lineup. And I've been to Canada once, so I can tell you about it. I'm not gonna read that last one, but that's crazy. I've been to Canada once, so couldn't tell you about it. Okay. But I haven't been to Canada either. I don't like going up north, man. But Freddie said, "Big up, Rican," and I'm gonna leave on that. So this is the starting lineup. Actually, I didn't even do my prediction. I forgot the last time. See, because I'll be waffling. My prediction. Put your predictions in, guys. I'm going 2-1 to the Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal. I think we'll concede. I think we'll concede second, but I think we'll come. I think we'll come over and we'll be. I think this time tomorrow will be Champions year. That's what I think. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Put your predictions in there. Freddie said, "I love Spain, so do I. I want to move back. If it weren't for Brexit, I'd be there." And the first lady says 2-1 to the Arsenal as well. She'd be copying me. But yeah, man, I think it'll be 2-1 Arsenal. And if we don't concede, I think it'll be 1-0. But ultimately, I think we win. I don't know why. I'm usually nervous when it comes to finals. I'm usually just all over the joint. But for some reason, I feel like today's the day. And I've been wrong before. I've got so many videos where I've been wrong. But today, of all days, I feel like it's going to be the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? What did Black Eyed Peas say? I got a feeling tonight's going to be a good night. I have that feeling, bro. So, and the first lady said, double fist and trophies this year, one in each hand. Bro, at the title parade like this, bro, listen. It could be great. It could be good. You know, I'm gonna end on this, guys. Right? And I'm saying this before, right? So that if it doesn't go our way, I don't want people to think that like I'm just saying that before. I want to tell this to you guys, whoever's in the chat. Regardless of how this finished, I'll be proud of the guys. I will be proud of our team. We got over the line. And I told you guys this before. The league was my end-all, be-all. And we won it. Right? This is extra. And of course I want to win this. More than anything. So that I can stop. People can stop saying Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. I would love that. But if we don't win, I'll be gutted, but I'll still be proud of the guys. I'll still be proud of what Mikel Arteta has done, right? Because we weren't supposed to be here. We weren't supposed to be in this position. So getting to a final is great. We win it, I'm over the moon. If we don't win it, I'll be gutted because we didn't win. But I'll be so proud because we were there. And we went toe-to-toe with, I think, the best team in Europe. And we held our own. And that's what I want, right? That's what I want. And I know there's no participation trophies, but we got the one that I wanted. We outlasted the juggernaut that's Pep Guardiola in Manchester City for 38 match weeks, and we beat them by 7 points. We outlasted the defending champions, Liverpool, right? We outlasted United. We outlasted Aston Villa. We outlasted the teams that beat us. We outlasted them, and we won, right? So this is just a cherry on top. And it could be the best cherry we've ever had. So either way, I'm going to come on here, I'm going to be proud. But I'm just hoping we gas because we won. Last couple comments, and I'll leave you. With the eyes of Stoney. Yeah, man, she's always in the chat. She always watching. She likes tan. She likes tan Rican. That's what she likes, tan Rican. All right. Big up, my guy Godfrey said, big up every time. I'm so hyped. The time has come. Yeah, bro. I'm gassed as well. I got the kid on. Bro, let's go. Let's go. Bro, I'm going to be at home because I don't think I could go to the pub and shout like this. I'm going to be at home. I'm gassed. I'm gonna get everything ready in a bit. But yeah, big up the community. Yep. What province city I've been to? You talking about? You talking about Spain? I lived in Andalusia for 2 years. Near in Cadiz, in the Cadiz region. It's Andalusia, but it's the province is Cadiz. That's where I lived. But yeah, and the good doctor said just a preview or watch along. Just a preview, guy. Thank you for stopping by. Just a preview. As you can tell, my voice is gone already. I've been hyped all vacation, so I don't think I could talk for 4 hours. I'm so sorry. And my wife said he meant Canada. Oh, okay. Well, I've never been to Canada, but he's talking about Canada. And then Godfrey said, chance to Europe. Let's get it. Come on, you guys. I'm gonna end on that. Thank you guys so much for coming back after a week. And he said, okay, Shane, catch you after then. Come on, you guys. I want everybody to enjoy. I want everybody to enjoy their match, right? Because I'm gonna go watch Curtis in the background. I'm gonna go watch the match, sit with my wife and enjoy. But yeah. But yes, I'm in this. I'm hoping that we win. I'm hoping that everything goes right for us. I'm hoping that we don't make a lot of mistakes. And the first lady has spoken. Watch alongs next season. Yes, when I get a better laptop and I get a better setup next season, we will be there doing watch alongs. But yeah, with the computer that I have, it's already holding on by a thread. And then my setup I don't think it's conducive. That's why I didn't have anybody on, much as I would have wanted to. It'd have been nice to have people on, but I'm working with a computer that's on the fritz. And my actual MacBook, the screen is broken. So yeah, it's all I can do for right now. So I will be back after. Listen, I love the community. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Let's make history in Budapest. Let us come back champions of Europe. Let me go to the parade tomorrow, see armpits galore, and go to work as a king. I'll see you guys after the match. As the first lady said, and I say, come on, you guns. Let's go. Let's go win. Let's make history. And I'll see you back on Rican Futbol TV. Take it easy.